Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen news. There are a few little things I wanted to go over today with the Better Business Bureau, there's disabling ships, in-game events and more. Matt Sherman on the Chat of the Redacted podcast was talking about the future of disable versus destroy when in ship combat. Disable versus destroy is going to be heavily driven by what loadout you've chosen for your ship. Bring a distortion heavy loadout, better odds at consistent disabling. Bring heavy ballistic weapons, chance of explosion grows dramatically. Damage and weapon types to an extent. Hit locations will definitely be a big factor in determining how damage is propagating through a ship, but it's still going to be far more impacted by loadout. We don't currently have subsystem targeting, it's something we've discussed, so probably at some point, but couldn't say exactly how it worked out. So, subsystem targeting looks interesting if they actually put that into the game fully. I suspect they will, especially on the larger ships. That's what we're going to see, the explosions and disabling of ships when they're being targeted there. Even if they don't have subsystem targeting, you'll be able to know where the subsystems are anyway. You'll be able to learn the layouts of ships. And the different flourishes of the destruction of ships are interesting as well. That means that they want to have disable loadouts, distortion loadouts, focused on taking out ships in the way that you can board them, or they'll be better for salvage versus the more potentially easier route of just destroying them. There were some words on fuel stations in the verse as well, a little lore post talking about the different ones that you'll encounter. Fuel pump are a retro-themed fuel station, but give a full range of services. Cryastro are cheaper and a more hands-on service, and CTR are Xi'an-owned and extremely efficient. There was a little Aegis sneak peek as well in the RSI subscriber newsletter. We should find out more in ATV, but there is a potential for a concept sale coming up any day now, as last year we saw the Razor go on concept sale mid-February. There is a cool fan event planned as well, the Damar Rally, which is a on-moon 300-kilometer race. It's a great idea, and you can sign up today to one of the three classes, Urza, Cyclone or Bike. The race allows for up to teams of 4 people, so 2 pilots and 2 supports. The actual official streamed race is not until the 27th of January 2019, but it is likely to have lots of test runs and cooler things happening in the run-up to that. And it's something I really like. Fan events, these kind of in-game fan events, Operation Pitchfork, the Damar Rally, the 4C stuff, it's all pretty damn cool. The BBB, so Star Citizen met with the Better Business Bureau to discuss their consumer transparency in the future. There is an article up on Polygon, which I will link below, but basically these guys deal with consumer transparency, dispute resolution, that sort of stuff, and rate companies based on that. Star Citizen now has clearer language and explanations on their site, explaining what funds are used for. Pledges, not purchases, all pledges are final, and explaining that the open development process, exactly what that is and what that entails. Star Citizen have an A+ rating, which means that the Better Business Bureau designates them as being very interactive with their customers and with any dispute resolution. Backers will have a no question asked 30-day refund policy, according to the article as well, and there's also a 14-day window once they've received their pledges as a cancellation period, according to the current terms of service. Actually, with that in mind, would people like an overview of the terms of service and end user license agreements and updates to them? I suppose that's something that I should cover in my channel. There is a lot there, and knowing your rights and knowing exactly what is going on with them is probably a good shout. Tell me in the comments below if you're interested in seeing that or if you think I should cover it. The NVIDIA GTX 20 range. For those of you wanting to get a new GPU, but find the massive increase of the prices of them rather off-putting because of all the Bitcoin mining, then the GeForce GTX 20 series may be for you. It's rumoured to be unveiled in March and then potentially actually coming in April to purchase. It's also rumoured to be using the new GDDR6 and Samsung's 14nm technology around NVIDIA's new Ampere architecture. I suspect the cards will be in high demand once they go to pre-order, but that's also the time that they potentially will be their cheapest. As with my 1080 Ti, it was significantly cheaper. It's gone up in price even though it's second-hand by like £200 or like $300 or something. It's insane. Also, I wanted to do a quick shout out to the myfleet.space tool. It's a cool ship / personal fleet visualizer. I'll cover it properly in a video in the future with some other cool tools, but go check it out on myfleet.space now and visualize your fleet. Every month we have a giveaway for a ship for February. It's a luxury 890 jump donated by our featured org, Synchronizers. They're an org that plan to encompass all of the gameplay that Star Citizen has to offer. That said, they do oppose piracy, but still seek members to add to their mature family of both casual and more hardcore players alike. There is no other real restrictions on membership other than that. Links below if you're interested in checking them out. They are active in Star Citizen now and have a Discord you can jump in with. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning that 890 jump though is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and then comment on any of my Star Citizen content throughout the month. Do you have any questions about Star Citizen or Squadron 42's development, gameplay mechanics or suggestions for videos? Chuck them in the comments below. A special thank you to my Patreons. They allow me to create the amount of content I do. You are legendary people. If you're interested in also becoming one of those legendary people, then you can check out the links to Patreon down below as well as everything else we've talked about. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help me, and I'll see you in the verse.